Hi all, this is Lakshmi, working as assistant professor in the Department of ECE at SNSCT. So today I'm here to discuss about the lecture series on smart sensors and devices, and the unit which I'm going to discuss is all about applications of smart sensors and devices. And the topic which we are going to discuss today is nano sensors for biomedical applications. So we already know about this term nano sensors. So in biomedicine, so these nano sensors are ultra miniaturized devices. So typically the size is of 1 to 100 nanometer is used to detect the biological molecules, cells and physiological signals with exceptional precision. So they leverage the nanomaterials like gold nanoparticles, carbon nanotubes, quantum dots, graphene, and magnetic nanoparticles in order to enable the real-time, sensitive, and early disease diagnosis. So these are becoming essential instruments in the field of biomedicine, and their unique properties facilitate the real-time molecular analysis, which is giving the way for advancements in personalized medicines. So, talking about the empathy part. So, why the sensors are important in biomedicine is early disease detection like cancer, diabetes, infections, etc. And also, it is minimally invasive or non-invasive monitoring, and it's a point of care diagnosis and high sensitivity and selectivity and integration with wearable and implantable devices. So talking to the empathy from the patient's perspective, so we have to create a nano sensors that are minimally invasive, safe and comfortable. So the patient should feel comfortable while using these type of nanomaterials. And for example, the diabetic patients who rely on continuous glucose monitoring, they often face discomfort with frequent blood picks. So these type of the sensors will avoid the usage of such type of process. So this is how the patient's perspective is considered. And from the clinical's perspective, the empathy here, how we can define is, so the system which is reliable, easy to interpret, and seamlessly integrate with existing diagnostic tools. So a doctor's empathy will drive the need for nanosensors, which can deliver quick, clear, and actionable data, enabling early detection of diseases. So, as we have discussed, the nanosensors are becoming more crucial in the biomedical field. So, which is providing the sensitivity and specificity for disease diagnosis, monitoring, as well as the treatment. So, these features makes the real-time molecular analysis easier, and it gives the better results also. So coming to the definition part of the nanosensors, so we can define these nanosensors as ultra miniaturized devices which is used to detect the biological molecules, cells and physiological signals with precision. So they utilize nanoscale materials to detect the biological or chemical substances. So various types exist including the electrochemical sensors, optical sensors and piezoelectric sensors. So the advancements in nanotechnology here led to the improved manufacturing techniques, increasing the efficiency and range. So this is all about the defined part of the nano sensors. So ideate part. So integrating this nano sensor platform. So the working principle behind this nano sensor, it is based on the changes that occur at the nano bio interface. So for example, electrical, which means the change in the resistance when biomolecules bind. And if it is optical, the fluorescence or the plasmonic shift. And if it is electrochemical, the current shift due to biochemical reactions. And if it is mechanical, the mass binding causes cantilever bending. So these changes converted into the readable signals for diagnosis. So this is the major working principle behind the nanosensors. So we go with the biosensor core communication module. After analyzing, collecting all the data, the wireless connectivity to smartphones will make us to receive the data efficiently. And the biorecognition elements, as we told, the functionalized with the antibodies and the enzymes. And as the data processing unit, we know the microcontroller is the key to process all these things. So this is how the nanosensors work. So prototype development here, we focus in 5 phases. That is the material development, the device integration, lab testing, clinical trials, and the communication. So material development is the graphene oxide, which uses Hammer's method. And there are a lot of different technologies like electron microscopy and spectroscopy for the material development. And for device integration, so we fabricate the microelectrodes in flexible polymer substrates, and we integrate with the signal processing circuits and wireless modules, and we validate this with the samples and patient biosamples, and the clinical trials are done here. And finally is the communication protocols. So test and validation. So we do in vitro testing phases and clinical trial results. So the clinical trial results shows that the 100 patients wore sensor patches for continuous glucose monitoring, and early cancer detection is also done. It has been improved, and patients reported 85% satisfaction with wearable comfort and data accessibility. In vitro testing, it tested 500 plus blood sample from healthy and diabetic patients, validated against the laboratory with 97% correlation. So this process, this shows that when the testing is done, in vitro means collecting the blood sample from the human body and doing the test, and clinical and our nanosensors make use of the sensors which automatically monitors the glucose level. So when the test results are compared, the efficiency here is also better. So thus the nanosensor plays a vital role in biomedical field. So the overall summary here is the disease diagnosis, the drug delivery, wearable sensors, cell imaging, and theranostics. All these comes under the biomedicine, nanosensors in biomedicine. So where early detection of the disease, continuous monitoring, and all these are possible. So today's assessment, which of the following is a major advantage of using nanosensor in biomedical application? So high sensitivity and early disease detection. And in nanosensor, the functionalization of nanoparticles helps to improve the biocompatibility and target specificity. So these are today's assessment questions. So thank you.